to talk about this Cuddle Fabric. This stuff is fabulous.
Yeah, it's a new fabric. It's mainly for making things that are soft. They're cuddly.
And I cannot tell you, I wish that you could feel this, how soft this is. It's absolutely amazing.
And we do have, there's about, I'm trying to think how many, maybe 40 different patterns or solids. So you have, and they all kind of coordinate, like we'll have some animal prints, but they'll also go with the stripes.
That's cute together.
Or we'll have, some pinks that go with a stripe and a polka dot. So they all have coordinating solid. This is called Dimple. You probably can't see it. It's got a little puff ball.
Texture.
A little texture to it. So you have all these different fabrics that you can put together into quilts or travel pillows or robes.
Oh my gosh.
Something like
you can
that.
make a robe? You have a robe pattern?
We have a robe pattern. That's actually part of just a book that's robes and pajamas.
Okay.
We have 3 free patterns. This particular one, which is really just 2 pieces of fabric, the front and the back, and it'll show you how to do that edging. So that's one free pattern.
Okay.
This is a little travel pillow, or it could be a little kid's pillow. They call it a travel pillow pattern. It's just, again, 2 pieces of fabric, so a pretty simple gift idea. You can stuff your own insert or buy a little pillow to put inside if you like.
You know what? I've got these barley straw pillows that I used to read, and I think it's that perfect size. I could do this. That is so fabulous.
Well, it's easy enough to adjust the pattern if you want to. Yeah, this is a beginner sewing. It's really just a couple seams, so that's a real beginner sewing pattern. And
perfect for a kid to learn how to sew. Easy stuff.
Here we have if you don't sew, we have the glass block that we use, the leopard, the pink leopard, and the stripe for his hat and his little scarf. So a non-sewing project. And the little kit we have here, or the little travel pillow, we did put some together just in a little packet, so you have your pattern and the 2 fabrics you need, so that you don't have to make any decisions there.
Sometimes it's good to not have to make decisions, because you get too many choices, you can't decide.
That's a good thing. Now this is a pattern, again, another free pattern. I just want to show you how this is done. You have 2 layers, or actually 3 when you get done. So you have a background piece of fabric, you have some batting, you're putting those together, and the best thing about it is you glue them together with a spray adhesive. This is a temporary thing, so that the fabric doesn't slide as you sew.
Oh, okay.
And then you're going to take just strips of fabric that it tells you what to cut, 5-inch strips, and what you do is it's a quilt as you go technique. So we've got it started here, but when you're ready to add the next strip, you're going to put right sides together. You're going to stitch, and then you open it up.
And then tack it down with your glue?
And I've been tacking it down with my glue just because it's easier.
Together. Got it.
Then you're going to, again, go back, add your next strip, stitch, open it up. When you get finished adding all your strips, you basically have your main part of the quilts finished. And if you look at the back, you'll have your nice quilted lines.
Oh, got it.
Okay. Then you're going to trim off this excess and add a border. So it's a very simple thing. You don't have to do quilting afterwards or anything like that. You're done once you...
All you have to do is be able to stitch a straight line.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and if you don't, you've discovered a whole new way to make your quilt.
There you go.
And there's the little kind of what it looks like as we get started.
That is adorable, Kathy. Oh, and that's got that textured piece in there, too.
We're adding all that we solids, the texture, the polka dots, so you can put them all together because all the fabrics coordinate together.
Told you, all kinds of great ideas here at Dee's. We're going to go ahead and take a real quick break. More great ideas when we come back, and more of your gardening calls. 571-5263. Stay with us. We're going to go ahead and get back to Kathy, because Kathy has brought over a bunch of lit Christmas decor things. So these are really, really pretty for pretty much any place.
Yeah, we tried to pick some things that would go in different areas, because at Christmas everybody likes, well, candles would be your number one thing that you like,
right.
But not everybody feels comfortable burning candles in all places of their house, so they want to be able to add lights, whether it's strings of lights or whatever, safely in different places. So we did some different things with lights that you can see. The most popular one has been the lights with the sticks. These are called willow branches because they do look like thin willow branches. They're just lights, little tiny lights on the end of the branches.
These are not willow branches with lights wrapped around them. The lights are in the branches. That is so cool.
Yeah, they're actually attached so it looks like part of the branch.
Okay.
And this is the large one. There's 3 stems that come in a package. And, of course, the green is something we've added to it. But you can use the branches for different seasons. So if you want to do this for Christmas and then take them out and use them for the next season, or just by themselves in a dish, or some kind of container maybe that you already have, to just stick them down inside there. Real long cord, so it goes wherever you want, and you can set it in one end of the room and plug it in another end of the room. Okay. So those have been very popular. The one in front of it is a little candle arrangement, and again, it's a nice one if you don't want to actually use a pillar candle or something. These happen to be the battery-operated candles sticks, so that the bulb comes out, you put your batteries in, and you just tighten the bulb up to turn them on. Or we also carry them that are electric. If you have a place that's going to sit on a buffet maybe, and you've got an electric cord.
And these, the battery-operated candles have really improved in quality over the years. They used to not last or have very much light associated with them, but now they're much better.
They have gotten a lot better. So, and it just depends on your situation and what you have. This is another, using the same little light. We've taken a Christmas ornament and glued it down, actually to a tile, so it's heavy enough that it doesn't fall over. Added a few holly leaves, and then on the top of that, we've glued the candle, the battery candle. Okay. And again, it could be an electric one, because this would, if you turn this around, the cord would be hidden. Gotcha. So you could do that too, and of course add a little bow. So just a quick little decoration for a light that could be either in a foyer or something like that. Just need a little bit of light.
Cute.
And this one here is just any container that you would like to use, and this is scented pine cones. Okay. The idea, if you put the lights in the pine cones, then that little bit of heat, it's not much, it's just a little warmth, comes out of the lights and into the pine cones and helps distribute that scent, fragrance throughout the room. So you're just going to mix it in. You could add other potpourri too if you wanted, but this is actually comes already scented, mixed in with the potpourri. Gotcha. And any container that you'd want to do, you could do that. This could be inside your hearth if you're not going to build a fire, or again on a little side table. And we're just using the little 20-count lights. Right. You don't need a whole 50-yard string of lights. You just want a small group. Or you might even want to put some balls in there if you want to add to the look.
So you keep a journal by your bedside, and you wake up in the middle of the night and you think, oh, here's a great idea, and you write it down and you do that. Like, how do you get any sleep? I can't imagine.
It's usually 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up and think, oh, I know what we can do. But sometimes I find out those 5 o'clock ideas aren't always the best ideas.
Okay, I gotcha.
They don't always work.
But these work. These glass blocks are really popular, and they're very easy to do, and you can do all sorts of different designs on them. So those are great too. Fabulous ideas.
New stand that goes with the block. So yeah, there are lots of good ideas for lights. We have other things you come in, we'll help you put something together.
All right, super. All right, we're going to go